Hey everybody, welcome back to Rust Admin Academy. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what you're normally used to seeing on this channel. I just want to take this opportunity to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to every single person that sees this video. I hope the year 2020 isn't as bad for you as everyone would have us believe it is. I know there's people out there that are really struggling and my heart goes out to them. I myself, I've been very fortunate. I haven't had any family members that have been affected by what's going on in the world right now, other than the varying degrees of, lockdowns and all this other stuff that's going on in the world. Anyway, all that crap aside, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas and I wish you guys the very best. I also wanted to give you guys an update on how the channel has been doing so far in the year 2020 as compared to 2019. It's also very important for me to recognize my channel sponsor, icedhost.com. I've had a couple of different companies come to me over the past 12 months and offer me different deals, but nobody even comes close to what icedhost.com is providing for me. So I appreciate it. If you guys are watching this video, thank you so much. I appreciate you being a part of my team. I couldn't be where I am right now without you guys. As well as taking care of myself, they're also taking care of my viewers. Anybody that wants to join icedhost.com and host their Rust servers there, you get 30% off your first 2 months of service when you use the promo code srtbull, which that's me. That is my promo code that they provided for me. By teaming up with icedhost.com, you're getting an incredibly reliable hosting service, great group of guys, very easily accessible, and you can tell that customer service is very high on their list of priorities. So by supporting them, you're supporting me. So a special thank you goes out to the guys over at icedhost.com. I also wanted to give you guys a bit of an update as far as how the channel did in the year 2020 as compared to where it ended off at the end of 2019. So at the end of 2019, I had 957 subscribers. So basically what that translates to is I wasn't even monetized at that time. The channel had 65.21 thousand views, which at the time I thought that was pretty good, and just under the mark of 4,000 watched hours at 3,093 watched hours. So at the end of 2019, I was like this far away from being monetized, both on subscribers as well as on watched hours. So here we are nearing the end of the year 2020. So let's do a direct comparison. At the end of 2020, I have 5,051 subscribers on the channel. I did 457,000 views in the year 2020, and I had just under 29,500 watched hours on the channel in 2020. So in my eyes, the growth on this channel has been very great. I've niched this channel down to one very specific particular topic, and to grow that much in a single 12-month period is absolutely astounding to me. I never thought the growth would be so good, and at the end of the day, I owe it to each and every one of you that is currently watching this video right now. So for that, I'm incredibly grateful, and I appreciate every single one of you very, very much. As many of you know, I do operate a Patreon account. You can check it out at patreon.com/srtbull. However, that's not the important aspect. The important aspect of me mentioning my Patreon account is what I actually do with the money that it generates. I've always said that I would directly invest that money right back into the channel, whether that be graphics, editing, software to support the channel, and gear that supports the channel. Well, to that end, I wanted to tell you what I've done with the entire year of 2020, what I've done with that money. So first of all, I wanted to show you guys that I picked up a new AT2020, Audio-Technica 2020. This one is the XLR version versus this one that you're hearing right now, which is the USB version, and you'll understand why I had to go to XLR in just 1 second. And the reason for the upgrade to the XLR version is this right here, the Go XLR by TC Helicon. And I just realized that that's inverted for you guys. I don't think I've ever known that before, that my camera was actually inverted. Actually, yeah, that does make sense. Anyways, so as many of you may already know, I will be adding a streaming aspect to this channel. And the Go XLR is a great way for me to control the different audio in streaming as well as while I'm recording these videos. And the third and final piece of equipment that I'm adding to my gear setup is the GeForce RTX 3080. I've been waiting for this, not nearly as long as I've been waiting for the Go XLR, but I've been waiting for this for about 3 or 4 months. The Go XLR, however, I've been waiting for that for about 10 months. Anyways, this piece here, not so much for you guys, definitely more for me. It's going to help me with my processing power for rendering videos, editing videos, and all of that good stuff. The other two pieces though, that is just for you guys. My outgoing audio doesn't affect me at all. It only affects you guys. So that's everything that I've purchased this year as far as equipment goes. Of course, I've paid for, you know, editing and graphics and all this other stuff. But as far as equipment upgrades, that does it for the year 2020. Now, I also wanted to tell you kind of a funny story about the end of 2019. So I'm not really sure how many of you actually know this, but like Boxing Day in Canada, so the day after Christmas, is a big shopping day. It's like all of our retailers have really great deals, and kind of there's a lot of people out there that actually save their money so that they can actually go out and take advantage of the deals that happen on December 26th. I actually took part in that last year, so 2019. I actually went out shopping on Boxing Day, and I don't normally do that. But I picked up this guy right here, the Canon M50, and I also bought a Rode shotgun mic to attach to the top of it. And I fully intended on utilizing this piece of equipment into my stream and my recordings for YouTube to increase my video quality for what you guys are seeing right now. However, me being the amateur that I was at the time, and I didn't know anything about anything, I still don't know anything about anything, I didn't realize that for what I'm doing for you guys right here, there's absolutely no reason for me to switch to a mirrorless camera like the Canon M50. It's a really great camera for vlogging and, you know, all this other stuff that other people are doing on their YouTube channels. However, it doesn't work on this channel. So yes, I have this $500 or $600 or $700 piece of equipment right here with another $200 or $300 attached to the top of it. And guess what? It just sits here and collects dust. What an incredible waste of money. However, it is important to note that this was not purchased with Patreon money, because when I purchased this at the end of 2019, I didn't have a Patreon account. Anyway, so that basically sums up my year on YouTube for the year 2020. In my eyes, it's been an incredibly successful year. I'm very satisfied with how the channel has grown. I'm incredibly happy with the amount of comments, the amount of likes, the amount of subscribers that I get from the channel. But it is important to recognize that you do need to set goals for yourself for the year coming up. And one of those goals I just want to share with you guys is to hit the 10,000 mark on subscribers. So if I keep going at the trajectory that I'm at right now, I should hit that 10,000 subscriber mark by about August of 2021. Now, of course, as the channel grows, so does the number of subscribers that come in. So that might come earlier, it might come later, that's okay. But it is one of my goals that I do have set down that I do want to attain in the year 2021. It's very important to set goals. If you don't set goals, you don't know where you're going. You might know where you're coming from, but if you don't know what your target is, how do you expect to hit it? That's basically all I wanted to cover in this video. I wanted to give you guys an update on how my year has gone and let you guys know that I was thinking about every single one of you yesterday while I was spending time with my family, virtually, of course, in most cases. But when I'm working for you guys a couple of days out of the week, every week for 52 weeks out of the year, you guys have all become a very huge part of my life. So I wanted to make sure that I took a moment to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and I'm wishing you guys all the very best. Stay tuned for regular programming. Everything is going to go back to normal. We're going to get right back to business in the very first week of January of 2021, and I will be keeping you guys updated as far as when the stream is going to be happening, where it's going to be happening. Is it going to be on YouTube? Is it going to be on Twitch? I don't know. Seriously though, who goes to Twitch anymore? It's all about the YouTube. All right, that's it for me. I hope you guys are staying safe and taking care of each other. I'll see you guys next Friday.